So I have been asked to go through some of the products that I use for my hair, to keep it this way, to get it this way, all those things. I feel like a lot of the videos that are out there are, girls like going through, combing dye through their hair and bleach through their hair, toner through their hair, which is great. I think we all know how to, well, maybe I shouldn't say that because the back of my head is a little yellow, but we all kind of figure out how to section our hair out our own way, see the back of our head, things like that. So I'm going to go through a little bit of the trial and error of the products that I've used, methods that I've used that have miserably gone wrong. So long story short, I decided to make my hair white. My best friend's mom is a hairdresser, and we did it at Thanksgiving over 2 days. We bleached it twice the first day. It was very, that pale yellow. And then the second day we bleached it again and then toned it out. So I didn't do the first one by myself. I just maintain it from there. And I maintain it from there because I paid a lady pretty good money here in the area at Owensboro, Kentucky. $150 to do it, and I loved it, but I just couldn't keep up with it monthly like that. So I found a lady that was a little bit cheaper, and first she dyed my hair pink, and then she made some recommendations. It was like a paley yellow. The second time I went back, so I wasn't very happy, so she made some recommendations of some products, and then those products turned my hair blue. So I had a few days of a lot of stress, wearing hats, things of the such. I got to wear cute hats, but I was wearing blue hair essentially until I figured out how to fix it. So a friend of mine gave me the confidence to try it out myself, and I've been doing it myself ever since. I've probably done it like maybe 8 or 9 times by myself now, just maintaining my roots. I think the first mistake that I made was I would use really aggressive developer. I don't even know if I have any. I'll be right back. Okay, some really aggressive developer, 40. This is the developer I was using with the bleach to bleach my roots out. As you know, you kind of get that, that stark skunk line, opposite skunk line, because we have white hair with dark roots now. So I was using that with this product called Super Blue, which was what we bleached my hair with originally. It's really aggressive. And so I was using it with what I thought would make a great aggressive developer, match these two together, bleach it right out, right? And then I found myself toning it, and I was using this product. It comes in a little box. It's Ion. And this one is Icy White. And I've also used another color in that family of Ion. And I was using a developer of 10 with that product, matching these two together to tone it out. And what I was finding is it would still stay that pale yellow, and then I would wash it and it would just wash out. And so I would have this pale yellow part, and then I had this white kind of silvery gray hair. So after some trial and error, I learned that this toner, Ion, is semi-permanent. Who would have thought? So I moved to a different product, Wella, and this is more of a permanent additive, permanent toner. I used last time Cooling Violet, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that experience in a little bit. So that's what I was doing first. What I have found out from there, and what I would recommend as far as bleaching and toning, is to do a really not as aggressive developer. So like a 10 or a 20, okay, with the Super Blue. because what I was finding is that the bleach was bleaching it out just fine. I didn't need it as an aggressive tone, or I'm sorry, an aggressive developer with the bleach, because my hair wouldn't take to the toner once I fried it out with the really aggressive developer. So, and I guess at this point I should say I am not a hair care professional, nor do I ever want to be. I just want hair like this for not, you know, $200 a month. So, if I'm saying wrong words, calling things wrong products, that's why. So you'll just kind of get my flavor as I go along, hopefully. So that's what I've been doing. I've been matching a less aggressive developer with the bleach, and then moving on to the toner with a more aggressive developer. Okay, so like using like a 40 or a 30. I literally have 10, 20, 30, 40 for what, you know, kind of my hair is doing at that moment. How I feel it's going, if I need some extra help. So I have last time used the Cooling Violet and my hair took it really, really fast. So usually what I do, like all the other girls that I've been watching, you know, they're putting it on their root and then they're pulling it through. So what happened with the Cooling Violet was I put it on my root, and when I pulled it through, my hair turned a nice shade of purple, of violet, which I was not looking for, but my roots looked great and they were the exact color that I was looking for, which was this like silvery white, more of like an ashy blonde white. Rather than purple. So actually what I ended up doing in that moment was I used this shampoo, which I have used before when I turned my hair blue the first time. It's called Colorista by L'Oreal, and it's a fader. So you can kind of see, you know, maybe if you want your hair this color, that's great. I didn't. And then it slowly fades as you use more and more. That's the color that I like. So if I get a little bit too much purple in my hair, I use that product to get it more of the gray. You can also use Head and Shoulders to strip it out. I've used that before when things have gone wrong, or I got the wrong color, or I used that other product, the butter product. My hair turned absolutely blue. That's what I use. I use Head and Shoulders and this shampoo to strip it out. When I'm happy with the product that I have, so I'm using the Icy Whites. I'm using, you know, I've figured it out, and things look good when I'm done. I am very confident in just using either, you know, your standard. These bottles are crushed. Clearly I love them. So if you've seen this, it's the Shimmering Lights or Shimmer Lights shampoo, the purple shampoo, the old lady shampoo. Y'all, my mom has stark white hair and she's the one that recommended all these products to me. So it didn't turn brass. And then obviously the conditioner. The first time I did it, I had more of a white blonde hair, and before I was using the purple shampoo, it got really brassy really fast. So I was using the purple shampoo to kind of try to get it back. If you're experiencing some brassiness and you want it to go a little bit more white or a little bit more silver, this is a great product too. It is the, let's see here, Sheer Illuminator Shiny Platinum. And I get all of these products at Sally's Beauty. This is a great product. I think this is like $9 for this. I've had it since I dyed my hair white, and I'm still probably got like half a bottle left in here. So, well, maybe a little bit less. But this has really helped keep my hair silver or white rather than the brass. And I apply it in the shower and I leave it on until I'm done, you know, with the rest of my body, washing thing, you know, doing my thing in the shower, and then I rinse it out. So it's usually my hair about 5 minutes, and then I rinse it out. So that's a little bit about how I maintain. If I am getting a little bit too silver, you will experience, if you're using the silvers and the whites and the toners, and you might be getting a little bit too metallic. That's what I experienced. It was almost like shiny, like really, really metallic, really, really white silver chrome, and I wasn't really looking for that effect. I just started using Not Your Mother's blonde shampoo and conditioner. So just kind of trying to not strip it out, but just kind of tone it down a little bit on the metallic color to get it back to more of a blondie ash rather than a stark silver. So other products that I've used is this Blacklight. I bought it at the salon for like $20. It's good, but it's no better than any other purple shampoo I've experienced. And then after I color my hair, you'll see people use these little packets. They're these, after color leave-in, it locks in, closes the follicles of the hair, keeps your color in. Buy the whole bottle. Sally's Beauty has great deals on buy two, get one, things like that. I would just buy the whole bottle because those packets are like $2 and this whole thing was $8. So if you're committed to this and you're committed to doing it, and you want to maintain it, I would just buy the whole bottle. That was a great steal. So that's what I've used. I've also used this just a few times, reparative leave-in spray, if I feel like my hair got a little bit fried or a little bit too much. I have used this. Again, it's an Ion product. I've only used that maybe twice. My hair is pretty robust. It doesn't get super dry very fast, and I really only wash my hair, as my friends would totally call me out on this. I only wash my hair probably every 4 days. So I keep it curled, and then second day curl, and then up in a ponytail, top knot. Starting with it straight, going into curly, and then that last day, which tomorrow's Friday, so you can guarantee I'm gonna have a top knot on top of my head because we're on like day 4 right now. So that's a little bit about the products about maintaining. Some of the things that I always keep on hand are these little buckets, bowls. You can use glass bowls from the kitchen, wash them out real good, but they recommended this to me. I don't. I only use one side of it. There's no way that I'm gonna mix my bleach and my toner at the same time. I would totally switch them up and put the wrong one in my hair if I mixed them at the same time. So I wouldn't recommend that. If you get it, I would just use one side. But I did get this one. It's just one big old bowl. This is perfect. And then I have 2 brushes. Oh, look how wonky that got. Got 2 brushes. But honestly, lately, if you're doing it for the first time, you're probably going to want a brush to apply it for application. But now I do it when my part is so small, when my roots are so small. I'm actually using one of these condiments dispensers, and I'm just squirting it along and dabbing it and then moving through section by section. And I found that that's way easier than brushing it on. Just using my fingertip to make sure it gets in the root, because you don't want that bleach all over that part, right? Like 2 inches down, because then you're gonna have to tone that out, and then it's gonna be 2 different colors. And then you've got to use a different developer for this because this absorbs different than the root, right? That's what we're all having problems with, or at least I am, keeping my root the same color as the rest of my hair. Other things that I use, obviously gloves. I bought latex gloves at Kroger. And then I always keep a crappy towel on hand. I use the same towel for dyeing my hair. I don't use my nice towels. I obviously wear a pretty crappy t-shirt or shirt when I do this as well. So I think that is through the likes and dislikes of all of the products that I've used. To do a complete, kind of get all your products up front, I would recommend getting a low and a high developer, like a 20, a 40, a 10 and a 30, or a 10 and a 20, depending on how easily your hair breaks or how robust your hair is or how dry it already is. And then, just get your bowls, your brushes, things like that. Your super blue or whatever bleach that you decide. I've seen a lot of other, the buckets of bleach and stuff like that. This actually comes with an oil. What's in here is a packet, and I use one of these. and half of one of these bottles to do my roots. So, and there's two of these packets? No, more. Maybe 3 of these packets in each of the Super Blue boxes. And then I use half of this bottle when I bleach it out. So all of this should cost, I mean, obviously it's gonna be different every single time because you're gonna get different, you know, you're not gonna buy one of these every time, you know, you use like this much of it. But once you have your developers, get your boxes of bleach, and you pick out your toners, you're spending maybe $20 or less each time you're doing your roots. And it usually takes me, I would say, all night. So if I get home from work, start around 5:30, 6, I'm usually done around 10. It takes a long time to apply correctly, and you know, straight, and you get it everywhere. That takes a while. And it also takes a while to, you know, you want to let your hair air dry a little bit. You don't want to just zap it with the hair dryer every time, especially if you're bleaching twice. I only bleach once, but if you have to bleach twice and then do a toner, it just takes a little bit of time. So just like the other gals have said, that you've seen, you know, be patient. It's going to take hours to do this. So that's a little bit about all the products. You guys would laugh if you saw all of them laid out here. Yeah, that's a little bit about how I'm maintaining my color. I hope you guys like it.